You don't have to come over to my sister's house anymore, so go ahead and head back home.
What are you talking about? Weren't you the one that wanted something to munch on while you had a drink? I'm already on my way back with some drinks and snacks, but now you're gonna tell me that I don't need to come over? Are you gonna go back home?
Nah, I'm gonna spend the night here, so you can just go back home for now. Don't worry about me. You didn't want to think about buying my nephew anything on your way here. Can't you read between the lines? You don't have the right to come over to my sister's either way, so don't come.
Are you serious? I was already annoyed and ticked off that you'd send me to the store to grab drinks and snacks when it was already 10 o'clock at night. I didn't want to cause a scene, even though I was already upset, so I went ahead and got on my way. But now what? You want me to go back home? You know it takes like an hour to drive from home to there.
No, I need to use the car tomorrow. Leave the car here and take a cab or a bus on your way back home.
And why do I have to do that? You're the one who wanted me to come over, even when I said I don't really feel like it. But now you want me to go back because I didn't get a gift for your nephew? What kind of treatment even is this?
The moment when you showed off how you didn't want to come here was the exact moment you messed up. How could you not bring a gift or something meaningful when my sister just gave birth? Fighting through the pain and the agony? You won't ever understand. She's so nice and gullible. There's a degree of you embarrassing me. But what kind of woman are you? You have absolutely no common sense at all.
What do you even mean? I got them baby formula and diapers.
That's a given that you would get something like that in the first place. To a baby, eating and pooping are the two most basic things that they do. Weren't you ashamed and embarrassed of yourself for only thinking about the very basics and getting that as a gift from my precious sister? I could see that her face color was changing because she was so disturbed and incontinent. This is my first nephew we're talking about. You couldn't think about getting him something like a 24-karat gold bracelet or necklace? If you really couldn't think of something, you should have at least got him some clothes or whatever. But diapers and formula? What even are you?
And that's why I repeatedly asked you and your sister what the best gift would be. I asked for ideas, and the only thing that your sister wanted was some formula and diapers. She's the one that was talking about how families shouldn't use so much money on each other. Even though she told me that, I still wanted to show her some gratitude. So I gave her like $500 to congratulate her. What is the problem here now?
So the only thing that you could do was give her $500? When she went through a C-section and got her stomach cut open to give birth, that is all you could do? I see now. There's a reason why Ashley didn't look too good. Who the hell would like it and appreciate it if they gave you only $500 when you went through a hard time giving birth?
It is a big event and an accomplishment to give birth, but I'm not the center of attention here. Look, she can show off and milk it however much she wants, but why are you expecting me to bend over backwards and suit her needs for her? Also, when has $500 become a small amount of money to give to someone? Whenever something big like this happens or your nephew reaches a milestone, am I supposed to give out money like there's no tomorrow? If you want to give her something that bad, why not do it yourself? Go into your bank account and give her the money. Go ahead. We take care of our money individually. We don't share anything, and that's how it's been. So I don't know why you're trying to make me do all the spending when you're the one that actually takes credit for all of it.
Women are supposed to be the ones that take care of big events like these. My mom never let my dad get embarrassed in front of others whenever things like this happened.
And I don't want to be compared with your mom who took care of all the finances in the household.
Are you going to talk about that again? How many times do I have to tell you that people don't do that anymore and they take care of their finances individually? All of my friends take care of their money the same way that we do, and their wives never have a complaint about it. Why are you always complaining? That's all you do around here. Anyway, I don't want to have to deal with you anymore, so just go back home. Ashley told me that when she sees your face, she gets so upset that it hurts the cut that they made on her stomach. So stop it and leave us alone. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to stay here tomorrow and go straight to work on Monday, so I hope you know that.
What? We were going to go to my parents because it's my mom's birthday tomorrow.
Birthdays come around every single year, but my sister just gave birth and needs company and rest. What's more important now? I need to help her get the baby to sleep after getting him to burp, so tell your parents that I can't come. This baby's only born a month ago, but he hates it when you put him down to sleep.
Yes, that's right. My husband is super affectionate and protective about his sister, more than anyone that I've ever met before. If it was Ashley talking, no matter how much nonsense she might spew, he'd believe her as if it was Jesus talking and he was Peter. Before I got married, the only thing that I could notice was that they were very kind to each other, unlike many other common siblings who aren't really all that close to each other, like how Felix and Ashley are. Ashley was also nice to me before I got married to Felix. But now that we are married, it's almost as if they've been planning amongst themselves to do so because they've changed 180 degrees on me. Every weekend, my husband would head over to Ashley's house as a routine, and Ashley started acting as if I didn't exist at all. She'd also passive-aggressively single me out in a way that the other people wouldn't notice. I'm a person too, so it slightly bothered me how close they were to each other. But I kept doubting myself that I'm the one that's being sensitive about this matter. I was gonna let things slide and just watch what happens later on. But it turns out that something like this happened today. I ended up going back home on a subway and went to my mom's birthday party on my own without Felix accompanying me. As I slowly realized that the feeling I had for my husband was disintegrating, a month later, I was on the way back home from work when I got a very disappointing text from my husband.
Ashley's gonna bring her baby to our house and she's gonna stay with us from now on. She came over because she had a huge fight with Jacob. Gosh, I just can't believe he would do this to a mom and a newborn. I'm not gonna forgive that prick. Screw him, how dare he hurt my sister like this?
You don't even know what the fight was about. Why are you judging and blaming her husband without even knowing yet?
What do I care? I already know that he's wrong. It doesn't matter. How could he disturb Ashley's peace when she needs the rest? It wouldn't be enough if he treated her like a queen already, but he wants to start an argument and kick her out of the house? He's not normal. Even if he comes back and begs and gets down on his knees for Ashley to go back home with him, I am not going to let her go. This is hideous. Anyway, I'm gonna let her stay at the house so you can pack your stuff and go hang out somewhere else. Maybe go chill with your parents. If they can't help you out, go find a smaller room for rent. I packed up your makeup and clothes and put them outside on the front door, so go on.
What are you even talking about now? You couldn't possibly be serious. Be for real. You think it's completely normal that you would kick your wife out so that your sister, who got into a huge argument with her husband, can come to stay with you in our house? Give me a reason why I should get out of my own dang house and find somewhere else to live. Give me a good one.
You don't even like my sister. You're jealous of how good our relationship is, and you hate to see us thriving. How would Ashley feel knowing that you don't like her and is jealous of her? She would feel so uncomfortable, obviously. I think you should just take your stuff and leave. That's what Ashley told me, and I think the same way too. So, go and find a place that you can stay at for a few months.
Are you really talking out of your mouth? Because this is so absurd. It's utterly unbelievable. You're telling me to pack my belongings and go find another place to stay.
Are you stupid, or is it just not clicking in your head right now? If you can't find a place right now, spend a few days at a hotel. It's not that difficult.
And I'm asking you why I need to go and scavenge for shelter to stay at like a caveman when I have my own house.
So I'm supposed to make my sister who just gave birth and her newborn stay at a hotel? I want to be able to help my family out when they're in times of need. Sharing is caring, and we need to look out for each other. Oh, also, don't forget to get a place that's under 10 minutes away from our house. It needs to be close enough so that you can come by and cook and clean.
Are you crazy? You're actually out of your mind right now, aren't you? Am I your sister's maid? Because why the hell do I have to cook and clean up after you guys after getting kicked out of my own house?
Well, there's nothing we can do about it right now. My sister hasn't recovered fully from her C-section and taken care of the baby at the same time. How would she be able to take care of the house too? You should be doing all of that for her either way without it being a discussion. Do I really need to tell you everything step by step? I'm begging you. Why can't you just treat my sister like she's your own blood like I do? I decided to marry you because I love you more than my sister that I've known for over 30 years. Shouldn't you be able to sacrifice for my sister like I did because you love me and don't want to see me struggle?
I can't listen to this anymore. Let's just stop it here. I understand that your siblings have a burning passion and love for each other, so I'm gonna go to the real estate office right now. Sorry for getting in between you and Ashley's boiling hot love, and I'm gonna remove myself respectfully so that I won't be of any more disturbance.
The real estate agent just came by the house to look at it. What's going on? I had no idea who they were, so I opened the door. And they said that they were there to take a look at the house and that the people are wanting to move in just next month, and so I should hurry up and move out. Like, what the hell? I never consented to this. How could they say that there are going to be people moving in next month, so I better pack my stuff and go? I am not letting this slide.
I'm the one that contacted them. Why would it be a problem for me to put the house out for sale when the person who owns the house can't even live in it? But anyway, there's already someone who wants to move into the house, I see. It was expected, though. It's at a good spot and it's a newly built home, so I knew someone would want it. It's pretty expensive, so I had no idea that it would get sold this quickly, but I'm glad things are working out smoothly.
What? You're selling the house? Why? For what reason?
I already told you why. It's because I don't even live inside the house that I own in the first place. Stop asking me the same questions like you're a parrot.
Even though you're not living in the house, my sister, my nephew, and I are still living there. How could you just put the house out for sale when you didn't even discuss anything with me first? Where are we supposed to go now?
Did you discuss with me about bringing your sister into my house and letting her live there while you kicked me out?
That's because they had no discussion to even have it in the first place. It's not like she can go back to my mom's house. It's literally a plane ride away. I'm the only person that Ashley has right now to lean on. It should be Jacob that you should be getting mad at, not my innocent sister.
Wow, so you're gonna blame Jacob for this. It's his fault that Ashley brought other men into the house and had fun with them while Jacob was gone for a business trip? And it's Jacob's fault that Ashley gave birth to one of the men's child that she was having fun with, and that's why Jacob kicked her out of the house. Right? That's exactly how this works.
What is this about now? Are you telling me that Ashley cheated on Jacob and had somebody else's son? No. Why would she even make up a lie like that? She's innocent. She would never do such gross things. It's obvious that Jacob is making stuff up so that he can blame it all on Ashley because he's embarrassed. Why would you believe in such lies like that?
All right, if you want to continue believing in your sister, then go ahead. No one's going to stop you. Don't believe in anybody else's words. Just go on and take care of your sister and her newborn like you always did. Make sure to find a new house on your own. Make enough money to pay for the rent on your own. And make enough money for the three of you to have enough food to eat.
I mean, my sister doesn't even know how to do house chores. She's never done it before in her life. You know that it wouldn't be enough for us three to live off my paycheck that I get now. She has a baby and the kids cost a lot. I need you to help me. I'll admit it, it was a little too rude of me to kick you out the house. Can you please come back? Forgive me, Anita.
Why would I go back to that house? Do you think I'm stupid enough to become you and your sister's maid that cooks and cleans for you two? I don't have anything to lose. I don't care about your sister. She's the one that cheated on her husband and put herself in this situation.
Is it really true that my sister cheated on Jacob?
If you really can't believe me, why not go and ask Jacob yourself? Ask him for proof or whatever. He should be able to show you. He's getting a divorce from Ashley, and he has a bunch of proof of her cheating on him as evidence to use when he's in court.
How is Ashley supposed to get a divorce? Who's going to take care of her? She doesn't have a job and doesn't have any money on her.
Why don't you help her out? You love her to death, don't you?
With what ability am I supposed to provide all of that for her? She'll need money to get the divorce too. I barely get paid enough for the both of us. The money already gets spent on this and that. How am I supposed to make enough money to help out Ashley too? Alright, as soon as this house gets sold, I'll go back to you. Does that sound good to you? I'm gonna tell Ashley to go back home to our parents' house with her baby. I'll be on my way after I do that. Let's just live in our world, okay? Would that make you happy?
So you're gonna come back and latch onto me now that your sister is in the wrong for the very first time. How could you be so wishy-washy like that? You're horrible. You are an opportunist and have no dignity. You were the one that wanted to think and care for your sister since I'm not blood related to you and she is, even though I'm your wife. What? Now you're sorry and upset because you're about to lose me? Why? Because I make so much more money than you? Is Ashley starting to become a burden on you all of a sudden? But what are you gonna do? Because I have absolutely no remorse and I have no thoughts of living with you anymore. We don't have any kids and we don't share the money that we make with each other. We took care of our finances, so let's just sign the divorce papers and end it cleanly. I'll see you in court. I got divorced from Felix after everything that went down, and he couldn't do anything about the house being sold, so he had to move out and find a different place to stay. He couldn't convince his sister to go back to their parents for the moment, so he had to find a small house and pay rent monthly to live with his sister and her child. Ashley wouldn't do anything around the house, and she had a shopping addiction. So Felix ended up having to work 2 jobs and overwork himself. The expenses were becoming so unbearable that he stopped smoking and drinking to provide formula and diapers for the baby. Felix contacted me recently asking if I could help him out by letting him borrow money from me so that they could pay for the money that they owed while in court, but I wasn't buying any of it and just blocked him on my phone. He will never be able to get away from his sister and will probably end up taking care of her for the rest of his life. In a way, it's pitiful, but at the same time, he deserves it.
Hey Bridget, I just wanted to thank you for all your hard work today. You have no idea how happy I am that you chose our company. I know someone with your skills and personality would have had a lot of options, and I'm really grateful that in the end you chose us. It's only your first day and you did an excellent job. You're really good at what you do. I'm very happy that you decided to choose us.
Thanks for that, Edward. It means a lot hearing that from you. I'm not really sure why you thought I would have chosen any other company. It's not like I had a million different offers or anything like that. This was one of the only places that actually accepted me, so I'm really glad I passed the interview.
Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that all the other places passed up on an amazing employee like you? Just what the hell is going through their heads? I'm telling you, there's a lot we need to work on in this company. But if there's one thing I pride ourselves on, it's that we are experts in knowing how to choose people. We can see past the things that people write on their resumes, look beyond what they say in their interviews, and really get to the core of who they are. Because of this, we have the best people working here, the friendliest people you could ever dream of working with. They produce the best results, and I'm pretty sure that in a matter of time, this is going to be one of the most successful companies in the market. Trust me, it's only a matter of time if we keep going at this pace.
Wow, Edward. It seems like you're really confident in what you have here. I'm really happy to be part of a company that is proud of this kind of thing, but at the same time, I'm very curious about something.
You're curious?
Yeah, I am. Are you trying to say that you don't have any bad employees at all? Not even one?
Well, I guess you could say that not everything I say is true. It's hard to have a company with 100% perfect employees who always do the right thing. I'm not gonna lie, there are some sour grapes here and there. But when you think about things in terms of percentages, we still have one of the best demographics for employees. I like to think that the majority makes up for the minority, making it easier to put up with the bad ones, if you know what I mean.
I hope you're right about that, Edward. It only makes sense that having a great leader like you would mean that great people want to work for you, right?
Oh, come on, no need to flatter me, Bridget. You can get on my good side by producing results. I hope you know that you're not going to advance in this company by giving me honeyed words alone.
Oh my god, no! Am I actually giving you that impression? I'm sorry. I was just speaking honestly about you. I think you're a really good leader who cares about the people here. In fact, when I took the interview, there was more than one reason why I wanted to work here. At first, it was just because I needed money. But after meeting you and some of the people who work here, I I realized that it's just a really good environment. It's an incredibly healthy place to be from 9 to 5. Little did I think you would actually employ me.
Well, of course I would. Why would I do anything else?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. The fact is, there's nothing really special about me in the first place, right? You've got other candidates who would have worked in this industry before. I'm not exactly young either. There's a lot more potential in someone who's just graduated from university, right? Why did you choose someone like me in the first place?
Like I said, the way we hire people is not traditional. We do it in a very unique way. I saw something in you. I saw the essence of someone who likes to work hard. I'm good at seeing the potential in people. And after a day like today, it's showing. I have to say, you know your way around a computer a lot better than I expected. Maybe better than some of our other employees. Why is that? Something like that doesn't just happen by chance.
Well, it looks like you figured me out. In preparation to get this job, I practiced a lot of things on the computer. I did my research to make sure I was the best employee I could be. After all, it would suck to get a job only to lose it because I was incompetent. I wanted to make sure I could avoid that situation no matter what.
I see. So you went above and beyond to make sure that you're doing the right thing here. I respect that. I respect that a lot. Anyway, it's your first day, Bridget, and I don't want to take up all your time. I'm pretty sure you want to get some rest without your boss disturbing you.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm really happy to get this message from you. I look forward to another day at work tomorrow.
If you need anything, feel free to contact me here. You don't need to use my email. I find that these messaging apps are a lot faster.
Thanks. I'm glad you think that way. I've got to be honest. Checking my email is an absolute mess. There are things all over the place. I'm really excited to get into the nitty-gritty of this company, Edward. Thank you for helping me out.
Hey, Bridget, do you know who I am? Of course you do. I'm one of the bigwigs at the company you work at. I've seen you with those sly little eyes of yours, watching me from time to time as I walk through the corridors. You really have a knack for spotting who's a big deal in this company, huh? Well, anyway, I just wanted to message you and praise you for all the good work that you've been doing recently. You've only been working here for 2 weeks, but you've already managed to understand what needs to be done here. You also have a lot of enthusiasm, and that's something we really value in our employees. Keep up that attitude, and I'm sure things will go just fine.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that. If you don't mind me asking, who is this?
What do you mean, who is this? It's me, Jeremy. You know, the one that you keep staring at in the workplace?
I'm sorry. I don't think I actually stare at anyone while I'm working. I've just started and I'm usually focused on my computer. But it sounds like you're someone higher up, right?
Of course I am. I'm one of the managers in your department. Are you seriously saying that you haven't noticed me? It's already been 2 weeks. I highly doubt that's the case. I know what this is. You're a little embarrassed that you've been watching me this whole time, aren't you? Look, I'm a really friendly guy. I don't mind that kind of thing. You can stare at me as much as you want, Bridget. I don't have an issue with it.
Okay. Well, thanks for saying that. I'm sure you and I will get to know each other a lot better at work.
Well, that depends. If you stop acting busy all the time, maybe you'd give me a chance to come and talk to you. Anyway, I want you to tell me more about yourself, Bridget. What kind of work did you do before you worked here?
Oh, wow. You're actually going to ask me that? It feels like I'm still in the interview.
Oh, come on, you owe me as much. I'm the reason you're working here in the first place.
You are? What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm the manager, right? I'm pretty sure you noticed we had a camera on you during your interview. It's for us to review later. The impression you gave everyone was really good, but I was the one who really pushed for you. I said we'd have to be idiots to let an opportunity like this slip through our fingers. At that point, my colleagues agreed with me. None of them could even think about hiring someone else. It had to be you. They saw where I was coming from, and here you are now diligently working for us. Do you have anything to say?
Well, I had no idea you had so much influence in me getting hired, Jeremy. I thank you for that. I really do. This job means a lot to me. I can't even imagine what would have happened if I didn't have it.
Of course. This is a mutual relationship. I got your job with a high salary, and you can flaunt that elegant beauty around the office.
Okay. I guess so.
But you gotta tell me something, Bridget. What's a beautiful person like you doing here? Don't you think you could have gotten into some other industries? Modeling, movies, or maybe some particular mature videos?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. There are many things I could choose to do, but what I wanted to do is work here. Let's just leave it at that.
Really? Well, what did you do before this?
Well, I wasn't the most successful in getting a good job. I had to work in the fast food industry. That's why I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
Really? The fast food industry, huh? Well, you did write that in your resume. Who am I to say otherwise? You wouldn't lie to us, would you? You're too much of an angel.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for your time working with us. How about I give you a little bit of advice for when you come in tomorrow?
That would be great. I'm always looking for ways to get better at the job.
Trust me, this is one simple little trick that'll make you more liked by your colleagues.
What is it?
All you have to do is just undo that top button of yours.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, right? No one's gonna have an issue if you wear your clothes in a way that's more comfortable. And trust me, people like me would be all the more grateful for it.
Okay, Jeremy. Thank you for the advice.
Hey, Bridget, is everything okay? Recently, I've noticed a change in your attitude. You almost seem like you don't really want to come into work. I just want to check up on you and make sure everything is alright.
It's fine, Edward. Don't worry about anything. I still enjoy working here. I guess I'm just encountering some things that I'm not used to.
Is it something to do with the work?
Yeah, there's some stuff that's a little bit hard, and I'm taking my time with it. Please don't pay attention to it, though.
Well, you can't tell me not to pay attention. I'm the person running this place, and I need to make sure that everyone is fine. If I need to pay attention to your behavior, then that's what I need to do. But anyway, I have a feeling I know what's going on here. Does this have something to do with Jeremy?
Jeremy? Why would you say that? Why would Jeremy be involved in this in any way whatsoever?
Well, if that's not a dead giveaway, then I don't know what is. This does have something to do with him, doesn't it?
Edward, it's fine, really. I'm just trying to get used to the work. Can we just leave it at that, please?
No, look, there's something you need to know about Jeremy. I've noticed the way that he's been talking to you and the things that he's been doing. This isn't the first time that this has happened.
It isn't?
Yeah, the other day I mentioned that we have some sour grapes in our company. Well, if I'm being honest, we only have one, and it's him. We had an employee before you, quite a beautiful one as well. I noticed he was getting very chummy with her and making inappropriate advances. That employee ended up quitting our company not too long after she started. When I asked her why, she didn't give me the real reason. I tried to probe her after her resignation and still got nothing. I am quite sure that he had something to do with it, and I don't want that type of thing to happen again. You can understand why I'd be concerned about this, can't you?
I see. So what I'm experiencing right now is not something new, huh?
It definitely isn't. Look, I've noticed all the sly little remarks he's been making and the way that he looks at you in the office. So I'm really worried about this. If anything happens, you can tell me, alright?
Okay. Thanks for saying that, Edward. I'm really glad someone's on my side here. I was afraid that if I said anything about this, I would lose my job.
Of course not. Look, the only people that lose their jobs are those in the wrong. I don't want you to worry about a thing.
Bridget, stop being such a tease. I know you noticed my little gift in your drawer. Don't you dare pretend like it doesn't exist.
Just stop, Jeremy. Just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with this.
Deal with what? Facing reality? You can't ignore the past, Bridget. In fact, why am I calling you that? That's not your name at all. Your name is Big Busty Bridget, right?
Shut up! I don't want to be called that.
So, it's true then. I knew my eyes weren't lying. From the moment I saw you on those interview tapes, I knew something was up. You're a former adult actress, right? I'm pretty sure I used to watch your videos all the time.
I don't want to be remembered for that, Jeremy. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to make something better of my life. And you doing this isn't helping.
Oh, I'm so sorry to say, Bridget, but you've got a talented history, and you have to make up for it. I'm not sure we want people like you employed at this company.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I've got particular leverage over you. You're gonna have to do me a few favors if you really want to work here.
What do you mean, favors?
You know what I mean. Come on, give me a sloppy Joe.
What the hell did you just say?
You know, wet my whistle, show me how far you're willing to go to advance in this company. I want to see just how much you care about this.
Oh my God, shut up, you creep! I'm not going to do anything with you, you hear me? Whatever I've done in the past is behind me. Don't think about me that way.
Aw, come on, Triple B. Why are you acting like that? This isn't very different from what you've done before, right? Just come over and give me a good time. If you don't, I'm gonna tell everyone about your past. You're gonna lose your job just like that. Is that really what you want? You better do the right thing and come and see me.
Hey, Bridget, I'm starting to get worried about you. We started off great. You were doing so well in this company, better than most of our employees, and now you're just disappearing. What's going on? I need to understand.
Look, Edward, I don't know if I can work here. It's probably not the best place for me.
What did you just say?
I know you're hurt by this, and I don't want you to take it personally, but I think there's a better place for me to work. This place isn't suitable for me.
You need to tell me right now what Jeremy has done. I know something's going on here.
Please, Edward, don't.
There's no use in trying to hide it. I know he's done something, so tell me right now.
Okay, look. You need to know the truth. The fact is, I lied about my work history. I didn't work in the fast food industry at all. I was actually an adult actress.
You were what now?
I know you're going to hate me for this, but that's what I used to do. Jeremy found some of my photos and actually edited them. He had pictures of me, but changed the face of the man to his own. He then proceeded to put that into my desk. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. He's been threatening me and saying that if I don't do things with him, he's going to tell everyone and I'll lose my job. I'd rather you hear it from me than from him.
I can't believe you would do something like that, Bridget. It's so out of character.
I didn't do it because I wanted to. The fact is, I had a little brother. Him and I grew up without any parents. It was just the two of us, and I needed to get the money to support his surgery. We found out he had cancer. The surgery for it costed $100,000. If I didn't fund that surgery for him, he would have lost his life. I needed to make money, and I needed to make it fast. Unfortunately, that was the only way I could do it. You have no idea how much I regret it. I never even had my first time, you know? Despite that, the things those people made me do for them, even thinking about it makes me sick to my core.
Bridget.
Anyway, I'm going now because I know you hate me. Thanks for the opportunity to work with you. You really are a great leader, Edward.
This is just downright unacceptable. You're not going to be quitting this company, Bridget. I want you to continue working here.
What did you just say?
Yes, you're a very valuable employee, and we don't discriminate based on things like that. What we do discriminate against are people who do these types of things in the workplace. I'm so glad I have something solid against Jeremy. Thank you for telling me this. Don't worry about anything. I'm going to sort this out.
The next day, Edward assured me that it was okay to come to work. He was going to make sure that Jeremy didn't do anything to me. After conducting an investigation himself, he found out that Jeremy had been doing this to many other employees in the workplace. He didn't want Jeremy polluting the environment for another second, so he had him escorted out of there immediately. Jeremy spat abuse at Edward, saying that he wanted all the girls to himself. He said that Edward was trying to weed out any of the guys capable of satisfying the women there. I can only imagine that this angered Edward even more, but he kept his composure as he escorted Jeremy out of the building. From that point on, Jeremy was fined heavily and went to prison for 15 years. I hope I never have to put up with something like that again. As for me and my status in the company, Edward agreed to keep my past a secret and has even gone as far as to try to get it erased. He feels really sorry for what has happened to me and hopes that he can give me a new beginning. He's going out of his way to do this for me, so I need to go out of my way to be the best worker I can be. I really admire Edward for what he's done so far, and maybe it's even a little more than that. I feel a certain way about him that I don't feel with anyone else. I hope in time I can understand what that feeling is.
Babe, this is urgent. Pick up the phone.
I'm sorry. I'm working outside the office today, so I haven't been checking my phone.
Come on, what kind of reason is that? I know you're always on your phone.
Okay, but what's up? What's the urgent thing you were trying to call me about? Is it something bad?
Extremely. Thank God you responded to me. Finally. I've only been calling you for an hour.
All right, what is it?
I need you to lend me some money. And now.
Huh? What do you need money for all of a sudden? And why is it so urgent?
I need money right now, but I don't have enough.
How much do you need?
$2,500.
What? What are you doing that you could possibly need $2,500 for? And don't you have that much yourself anyway? How can you not have $2,500 in your bank account?
Of course I don't have that kind of money just sitting in my bank account. As soon as my paycheck comes in, it all goes down the drain, doesn't it? It gets used up just like that.
Okay, all right. But what do you need the money for in the first place?
I have to pay off my credit card. And if I don't pay it off now, I'll have to pay the late fee too. I'll pay you back when I've got the money.
Why is it so much? How can you possibly have spent so much in 1 month that you can't even pay it off yourself?
I bought that massage chair for my mom last month, remember?
That's why I said back then that we should get it for her once we had some more money to spend.
Well, I've already bought it, so what do you want me to do now? I can't take it back, can I?
Goodness, all right. Just pay me back once your paycheck comes in.
Awesome, thanks, babe. I'll pay you back as soon as I get my paycheck, don't worry.
No problem. Anyway, I just thought I should mention this now we're on the subject. What do you think about us putting something like $500 each aside in savings at the end of each month from now on?
What? Why so much money?
What do you mean, why so much? It's hardly a lot of money compared to how much you're making every month, is it? You've got a bigger salary than I do, and I can spare $500. I just think that if we're going to start a life together properly, we need to be smarter with our money.
Babe, after I've paid off my car payments and all the other stuff every month, I don't even have $500 left.
Talking about your car, do you really need to have such an expensive car? It's ridiculous how much it costs. You could pay off a perfectly nice car in a few months for half of what you're spending now. I just don't get it. It seems so unnecessary to me.
Having a nice car is important for a man. You know that. I can't just go around driving anything, can I? I work at a big company. I'll stick out if I don't have a top model. Do you want my colleagues to look down on me?
Come on, babe. Don't be like that. That wasn't what I was trying to say at all. Just listen to me first and have a think about it, okay? We're getting married soon, you know. This kind of thing is what we need to talk about before we get married.
Don't be so worried about it. I still earn a lot. More than you, don't I? We can handle it. Money isn't a problem.
What are you doing with all that money then? We don't even have any savings. Where is your salary going every month?
I told you not to worry, didn't I? Just like you said, we're getting married soon. Why should I be putting money into savings? You're adding into the savings anyway. I can add to the savings later once I've paid off my car. What does it matter?
Fine. Just please think about all this.
Serena, sweetie!
Yes, hello, Janice. Is everything all right?
Didn't you mention that the company you're working at is a skincare company? AG Cosmetics or something like that?
Oh, yes, that's right.
I see! So all the workers must get the skincare products for free then.
Oh, no, we don't have anything like that. All the workers have to pay if we want to buy something.
What? Of course you must be able to get something for free. Can't you?
No, our company doesn't do anything like that.
Every good company gives free products to the employees. What kind of low-class company must you be working for?
Sorry?
Never mind. Do you not get a staff discount or something at least then?
Oh, yes, we do get a discount, but nothing for free.
Oh, really? You do get a discount?
Yep. Why are you asking, though?
That's great. Well then, send me some products, okay? A few gift sets would be good. About 6. The one with the full-size products.
6 gift sets? What do you need all of them for?
I told some of the ladies in my neighborhood that my soon-to-be daughter-in-law worked at a fancy skincare company, you see. They all got so jealous, so I said I would get them some gifts from the company.
Really? Well, if you want 6 sets of the company's brand gift set, that'd be about $200. If you send over the money, I'll buy them for you and set everything up to be shipped to you.
What? $200? Can't you just send them to me for free? I mean, just think of it as a gift for your soon-to-be mother-in-law, okay?
You want them for free?
Of course! What is a daughter-in-law good for? Let's see how well you'll be treating your old lady. And never mind that. I don't have that much money to spend, do I? Buy them for me and send them over. Please.
All right. I'll talk with James about it and we'll both go halves on it for you.
James doesn't have any money to be spending on things like this. Don't trouble him with this. Just buy it for me yourself and think of it as you buying me a gift.
Okay, I'll buy it and send it over to you then.
Thank you, sweetie. I heard you gave Mom a bunch of skincare sets as a gift.
Huh? Oh, that. Well, she knows I work at a skincare company and asked me to get it for her for free, so...
If you're already getting her things for free, then you've got to get me something too.
It wasn't actually free. I had to buy it. Our company doesn't give out things for free.
Still, you work there, so you can get them really cheap. I'm sad you didn't get anything for me.
Even with the discount, the products are so expensive to begin with, you know? I had to spend $200 on those things for your mom, babe.
Oh, really? Sorry, I thought that they were pretty much free. Silly me. Anyway, isn't it about time that we start looking for a wedding venue and all the other services we need for the wedding?
Yeah, I guess we should start. Have you saved up some money?
Me? Of course not.
So, how are we going to pay for a wedding with no money?
Well, let's just start off using the money you've saved up for the wedding.
Using the money I've saved up? To pay for the whole wedding.
Yeah. We should get the wedding out of the way first, right?
You really don't have anything at all saved up? Not even a cent?
How would I have any money saved? I borrowed the money to pay off my credit card from you last month, remember?
I don't understand. You've been working for 8 years. How can you not have anything saved after all this time?
You're being like this again. I make more money than you anyway. What does it matter? If we just pay for the wedding with the money you've got saved up, then it's all sorted, isn't it? Once we're married, how about I put my paycheck into savings and we can use your paycheck for the daily expenses?
Okay. Once you've saved enough, pay me back for the money I spent on the wedding.
What?
We're getting married, but you're not paying anything for anything. If I'm going to pay for the entire wedding by myself, then I want half of my money back. That way, we're paying for half of the wedding each.
Your money? We're a couple. There's no mine and yours. Don't be like this.
Be like what? If you don't want to, then just don't. I won't pay for the whole wedding, though, if I'll never see any of that money back.
Fine. I'll pay you the money back. Sorted.
That's a promise.
Yes, I said so. Then you're paying for the wedding for now.
Yeah, okay. Let's look for a venue first. What do you think of this place? Doesn't it look pretty good for our first place together?
Our first place?
Yeah, the price is pretty reasonable, and I think with the money I've got saved, I'll be able to pay the deposit even after I've paid for all of the wedding stuff.
But there's only 2 rooms.
Well, it's only the 2 of us living together. Isn't that enough room for us?
Where is my mother going to sleep if there's only 2 rooms?
What are you talking about? Why would your mother sleep in our house?
What are you confused about? When we get married, of course we've got to bring my mother to live with us too.
What? You didn't say anything about that before. I don't want your mom to live with us, babe. When we've gotten married, I want us to live together, just the 2 of us.
Then where is my mom supposed to live?
She can just live in the same house she's living in now, can't she?
Come on. She lives in such a tiny place, and it's so old too. Let's look for a place with 3 rooms, okay?
I don't like that, babe. Instead, let's just find us a place that's near your mother so we can just go and visit her whenever, okay?
No! Once I get married, I am going to live with my mom. I'm not going to change my mind. Go look for a bigger house or don't. I don't care, just sort it out.
What is your problem? Are you going to keep ignoring my calls? Don't you think with a massive decision like that, you should have consulted with me before I started looking for houses? Or when we got engaged, even? Why are you only telling me now?
Isn't it obvious? You know I'm close to my mom. Of course I would want us to live together as a family. I didn't think I'd have to tell you.
That's just not a thing. I don't know anyone who's brought their mother to come live with their spouse. That's not something normal people do.
Are you saying I'm not normal?
No, I'm just saying that bringing your parents to come live with you when you get married isn't as obvious a thing as you're trying to say it is. And not to mention that we just can't afford a 3-room apartment with the budget we've got.
What? Why not? You've got what, 300K saved? How is that not enough?
Well, after I paid for the wedding and the deposit on our apartment, I decided on giving the money that I had left over to my mom.
What? Why did you need to give your mother that money?
You know that she lives alone. I was going to give the rest of the money I had left after getting our new place to her so she could use it to take care of herself. Buy herself some nice things.
Are you serious? Why would you decide that by yourself? Why didn't you bring it up with me first?
What do you mean? It's my savings. It's mine to decide what to do with. You didn't tell me that you wanted your mom to come live with us either.
So what about my mom then? She lives alone too. She needs money to make herself comfortable too.
Okay. Are you trying to say that I should give her that money? She's your mom. Why would I pay for that? You can give her as much money as you like with the money that you've earned yourself.
It's just not right, is it? You're only taking care of your own mom and not mine. I'm really disappointed.
I just don't understand why I should have to pay for her. You can do it yourself, so why should I?
I don't have any money to give her, do I?
Then just don't give her anything? You don't have to. It's not like she needs it to support herself. She'll be fine without it if you can't afford it. I'm sure she's not even expecting you to give her anything.
I can't just not give her anything. It's so unfair that you're only gifting your mom money and not ours.
What do you mean, unfair? All I said was that I was going to give some of my own money to my mom. What is the problem?
Are you blind? What I'm saying is, if you're gifting your mom money, you can't just give it to her only. You've got to give it to our mom as well. It's not fair. My mom is about to be your mom too. You can't ignore her.
You're the one who's not getting what I'm saying. Why should I have to gift your mom the same as my mom? Why can't I spend my money on my own mom?
Whatever, just stop. I really can't believe how you're acting right now. My mom is going to be your mother-in-law soon. Don't you remember that?
Fine, whatever. I'm not moving on this. I'll be giving my mom the money I planned on giving her. So you take care of your own mother.
Sweetie, what did Serena say? Don't even ask. She's the most stubborn person in the world. Why? Did she say she still doesn't want me to live with you? Living together or not isn't the problem right now. What else is there then? Tell me. Well, she said all the leftover money after getting our apartment she'll be gifting to her mom. She can't afford a 3-room place for us because she's giving so much of her savings to her mom. Really? So I asked her, why are you only taking care of your own mom and not mine? I did good, didn't I? She really is something. If you're going to take care of one, you have to take care of the other too. That's what I'm saying. And honestly, seeing how she's being right now, I don't think we're all three going to be able to live together. Goodness. What is it with the kids these days? She's going to take my son away and leave me here by myself. I know, it's ridiculous. She really said to me that that's not normal to bring your mom to live with you and your wife. I don't get it at all. Does she not look like she's going to change her mind about the money either? She's really just giving all of it to her mother. I think so. She told me if I wanted to set you up with some money to just take care of it myself. What do you see in that woman? Do you really have to go through with this wedding? Mom, do you know how much money she's got in savings? She's got like $300,000. Her salary is less than yours. How has she managed to save up so much? She's a workaholic, I guess. All right then, I'll give up. I don't think you're going to be able to change her mind. What? Really? Are you sure? Yes, you silly thing. Tell her if she's not going to let me live together with you two, then to just give me $2,000 for me to take care of myself with. Tell her to think of it as a small gift for her soon-to-be mother-in-law. Oh, that's a good idea. That's way less than what she's giving her mom anyway. I'm sure she'll give in and give it to us. Okay, I'll talk to Serena about it. Babe, what are you doing?
What? You want to talk to me now?
Yeah. My mom said that she'd give up on living with us, since you're not for it.
Really? And what about the money? Have you talked to her about that?
She doesn't mind if you don't give her anything. Give the money to your mom once we've found a place.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Instead, give her just $2,000 as a little gift. She said she only wants a little money to take care of herself since I'm moving away from her now and everything.
What?
It took a lot of convincing to make her accept that she's not going to live with us. She's not expecting a huge amount of money like you're giving your mom either. So just give her the $2,000 and she'll be happy. She won't bring up anything about the house or money again. Okay, babe? It's all sorted.
Are you really being serious about this? That's ridiculous.
Why? What's so ridiculous about it?
Why do I have to give her that? With my own money?
Come on, we're about to get married, aren't we? There's no my money and your money. It's just our money.
We aren't married yet, and this money is mine that I earned with my own blood, sweat, and tears over the years. Do you really not feel any shame at all? Asking me to just gift your mom $2,000? If she wants that, you give it to her. Why is it me who has to pay for everything?
Excuse me? Are you finished? What the heck do you mean, do I not have any shame?
You obviously don't. The way you're acting, nobody who felt shame would act like that.
What about you? Why are you being so gosh darn stingy?
Stingy? Do you really think you have the right to call me that?
You said you wouldn't live together with my mom, so she gave up on that. She's not going to force you to split the money you're giving to your mom with her, even though that's what would be fair. She's going to be your mother-in-law. It's a little money, a fraction of what you're giving your mom, to make her a bit more comfortable, so hard to give her.
Why do I have to give her anything? If she wants something, why is it me who has to give it to her? She's your mother!
Because we're about to be married. You have enough to give her the $2,000. It's not that much she's asking for. Why are you being so stubborn over such a small thing?
Well, if it's not that much money, then you give it to her. Because I'm not going to.
Sweetie, why are you being like this?
Sorry? What are you talking about?
My son told me about what you talked about. That you can't give me the $2,000 I asked for. Can't you spare any money for your mother-in-law? Does it feel like such a waste to give me something? I just don't understand, Serena.
No, it's not that I can't spare the money. I just don't understand why you and James seem to think that I owe you that money out of my own pocket. Why you think that I have to give you anything in the first place?
Of course you have to. Don't be silly.
Okay, but why?
Because you're my daughter-in-law.
I don't understand. You being my mother-in-law means that I have to gift you $2,000?
To be honest, when I heard that you were gifting the rest of your savings only to your mom and giving nothing to me, I couldn't believe it. Do you know what a shock that was to me?
But it's my own money that I'm giving to my own mother. It's not like I'm taking your son's money and giving it all to my own mother and none to you, is it? The money is mine to begin with.
Well, what about me? I'm going to be your mother-in-law. Don't you think I deserve to be taken care of the same as you do your biological mother?
Once we've gotten married, I'm happy to treat you exactly the same way as I treat my own mother.
Good. You'll be able to give me the $2,000 then.
This situation is different. Be honest, if I didn't have any savings and we got married using your son's money, and if I asked your son to give my mother money, would you just allow that? Would you not be bothered about that? Not because she actually needed the money, but just as a gift because she wanted it.
That's not comparable. That's not the same situation we're in right now.
What's different?
Jake is your mother's son-in-law. It's a daughter's job to take care of the parents, not the sons.
That's ridiculous. What kind of world do you think we're living in that that's a normal mindset to have?
You really are unbelievable. Who do you think you are to talk back to me like that?
I'm not talking back to be rude. I just don't understand where you're coming from at all.
Never mind. I'm done with this conversation. If you want to get married to my boy, then send me the $2,000. I need to get that money at least, if I'm going to accept you into our family. You heard from my mom? You know, When I told you to give her the money, if you would have just given it to her without putting up a fuss, then none of this would have happened, you know?
What?
Mom said that she wouldn't let us get married if you don't give her the money, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she said that.
You see? You should have listened to me. What a mess. Even though it's a bit late, let's send the $2,000 to my mom, okay? She doesn't have anyone at home to take care of her or buy her nice things. You know that.
No, I'm not bothered. I don't care. I don't want to marry you anymore.
What?
I said that I'm not marrying you. After all this, I just don't want to anymore. After seeing this side of you, I've realized that you're not the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I can't marry you anymore.
What? Are you serious? Don't be like this! Come on! We were just picking out our wedding venue. What is with you all of a sudden? What is the problem?
I won't go around telling people. I'll just pretend the marriage was never going to happen. I don't want to talk with you anymore. Goodbye.
Mom! What is it, sweetie? Serena just said that she won't marry me anymore. What? That woman really said that? She's calling off the wedding? Yes. Why did you say all that about the money and not letting us get married? Look what happened. Everything I did was in your best interest. Do you think I just said all of that on a whim? Jeez. What am I gonna do now? Seriously, I can't believe she'd try and break it off with me. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You can't just leave quietly. What? She said she doesn't want to marry me. What am I supposed to do? She doesn't care. Well, she seems to be very sensitive about financial matters. Hit her where it hurts. What are you talking about? All that time you two were dating, you would have spent some money on her, haven't you? Of course I have, but why? Ask for all that money back. You dated for 7 years. You would have spent $7,000 on dates over that amount of time, wouldn't you? Oh, that's right. Wow, you're a genius. If she doesn't want to give you that money back, then I'm sure she'll take back what she said about not marrying you. Either way, you'll get something from her. Okay, I've got it. I'll talk to her. Are you messaging her? Let me talk with her with you. Are you really going to break up with me? Are you going to call off the wedding just because of some money? Is it really such a big issue, Serena? Can't you move past this?
Do you really think that I'm being like this just because of the money?
Then what? You said you didn't want to marry me anymore because you didn't want to give any money to my mom, didn't you?
Wow. You must be joking. There's no way that's really what you think the problem is.
Is it really too much to ask to give some money to your mother-in-law?
Oh my gosh. Why do you keep saying the same things over and over again? You're driving me insane. Why should I have to give you money in the first place? If you want money, then ask your son for it. Why do you want it off me?
It's only natural that you should take care of your mother-in-law. Do I mean so little to you that you can't bring yourself to gift my mom anything? You're being so selfish.
Do you seriously think that I'm the one being selfish here?
Whatever. I don't want to argue with you anymore. If you're going to break up with me, then send me all the money I wasted on our dates while we were together.
What?
We've been together for 7 years. I must have spent at least $7,000 on taking you out for dates. I want my money back. That's right. Think of it as repaying the 7 years of my son's life that he wasted with a woman like you.
Who says that all that time was wasted? I put all my energy into our relationship. It's not fair to say it was wasted.
I'm at fault here for going out with a woman like you for 7 years. I shouldn't have. It's my fault for wasting all that time on you. Don't argue and just send $7,000 to my bank account and get it over with. That should be around the amount I spent on you over the years.
What an idiot.
What?
I've never met anyone as horrible as you two. You really are scum.
I can't believe I didn't realize sooner. What? Scum? Who do you think you are to insult me like that? Now the wedding's been called off. You're showing your true colors. If you aren't scum, then what are you? You're acting like parasites trying to suck me dry. Watch your mouth. All right, fine. I'll work out the total cost of the dates we went on together and send it to you. What? Really? Yep. But don't forget, it's not just you who spent money while we were together. I've spent money on you too. If we take that into account, then don't you have some money you need to pay back to me as well? What are you talking about? What do you mean? You borrowed $2,500 from me to pay off your credit card last month, remember? What? James, did you borrow money from her? It would be lovely if it was the first time, but it isn't. Last year he wanted a pair of brand name shoes and borrowed another $3,000 from me. I told you I'd pay you that back. That's right. Now we're not getting married and we're not together anymore. Shouldn't we pay back the money we owe each other? It's not like I'll be seeing you much from now on to get it back from you. You're being so childish right now. Why have you kept a record of all those things? Just to hold it over my son's head? What kind of partner acts like this? Well, I've never asked for the money before now because he was my boyfriend. Oh, but there's more. You wanted to buy a new car, so you borrowed $11,200 for the down payment from me, didn't you? Serena, I'm sorry. Please don't be like this. I take back what I said. I wasn't thinking. Yes, you don't have to give him the $7,000, so don't be like this. What are you talking about? We've got to do the math properly and work this out, don't we? You brought this up in the first place. Once we get married, I'll pay it back in installments, okay? I can't afford to pay it all back in one go. What? Wow. Why in the world would I get married to a scumbag like you? I told you, I'm not marrying you. Never in a million years. Don't argue and send me the money by the end of this month and get it over with. If you don't, just know that you'll be receiving a lawsuit from me. This was a good idea you came up with, wasn't it? Serena, I'm sorry, okay? I really am. It's all my fault. I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. Where am I going to get that huge amount of money from right now? Please. I don't even have the money to pay off my credit card this month. I can't give you anything right now. It's not my fault that you spend and have to beg other people to lend you money, is it? It's your own fault you don't have anything in your bank account, isn't it? I've lent you so much money over the years, and somehow you still managed to spend it all. If we did get married, I never would have seen any of that money back, would I? It's none of my business how much money you do or don't have. I'm done being your piggy bank. Just pay me the money you owe me, and quickly. Sweetie, I'm sorry. This is my fault. I was blinded by the money and I was selfish. Please let this go, okay? You should stop acting like a parasite as well. Nobody owes you anything. At your old age, shouldn't you understand that by now? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess. I can see where your son got his habits from. Anyway, altogether, $16,700 is what you owe me. Send it over to me by the end of the month. I broke up with my boyfriend of 7 years and canceled the wedding. I guess it's because of the money he has to pay me back, but he's been constantly messaging me and calling me crying and telling me that he's sorry, and it's all his fault. I've just ignored him. I don't think he's really ever cared about me at all. And if he did, he stopped a long time ago. I told him if he doesn't pay all the money he owes me back within the month, then I'll serve him a lawsuit. If he doesn't pay me back, then I really do plan on taking him to court. The amount of stress this whole situation has caused me. I think I should at least get some of the money I spent on that parasite of a man back. Someone told me that you shouldn't date someone who asks you for money. And I see why now. They were right. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe for more. See you next time.